Hey everyone, welcome back to Cuddy's Bookshelf. So today I thought I would do another top 6 like I did with my manga, but today I am going to do my top 6 contemporary romance authors. I was going to do my top 6 books, but it was too difficult, so I am going to do my top favourite authors that I've read currently, like the most recent that I've done. So some of them are very, very popular. Everybody loves them. And that's probably why they're in this list, so makes sense. And then others I don't think are as popular, and some are quite controversial. So I will just go down and I hope you enjoy. Mates and a brew, which is a cuppa. Also like a cup of coffee or a cup of tea. Hot beverage. Grab your sen one. We're going in. So these are love stories with some good smutty scenes in. Some of them are not so smutty, it's more about the love. But we've got a mix of everything, and some are very controversial and don't read if you get easily offended ones. But yeah, so first of all, we'll have the old favourites by Talia Hibbert. It's the Brown Sisters trilogy. I absolutely love these. These came at a time that I really needed something easy to read. Eve Brown made me actually physically laugh out loud. I just really, really needed these books at the time that I read them. They are so good. They are hyped for a reason. But yeah, Talia Hibbert. So you've got the Get a Life Chloe Brown, Take a Hint Danny Brown, and Act Your Age Eve Brown. And 100% recommend. I don't think they'll be going off my top favourite list anytime soon. The next author, I've got quite a few of her books, but these sort of coincide. You can read one without the other, but the same with the Talia Hibbert, you can read one without the others, but they do have the same, like the sisters, and so they have the characters in. You get it. The next one is Tessa Bailey. So It Happened One Summer and Hook, Line and Sinker. Again, they do follow on from each other with the similar character. Like the first one follows one of the sisters, and then the second one follows the second sister. So you do get the other sister as a cameo in both. Like both sisters are in both. Anyway, God, I'm over explaining that. But yes, these was very good smut scenes, very good romance, like the build up, and then like I loved the like friends to lovers, enemies to lovers tropes. So yeah, highly recommend these two. I have not read too much of Tessa Bailey's other books, but I really enjoyed these, so I've got quite a few of the other ones for at times when I want a nice romance. Smart. The next author is Ali Hazelwood. So she did The Love Hypothesis and Love on the Brain, and then she's got a new one out called Loath to Love. Is it? Loath to Love You, which is 3 short stories in one that's been now binded up in one book. I am yet to read that one. I'm sure I'm going to love them. It's on my immediate TBR list to read them. But these two I did read. I read this one just as this one got delivered. So I finished this, and this one got delivered the same day that I finished this. So I was just like, that is such perfect timing. I loved this book. So straight away I jumped straight into this one. And I love this one also. So I highly recommend read them. The next author I'm going to talk about is Beth O'Leary. I got introduced to her book with The Flat Share. I really, really love this. So every time she brings out a new book, I pre-order it straight away. I do have the No Show also, but I have not read that one yet. So these ones I have read and I did love. So the next author I'm going to talk about is one of my all-time favourite authors. She sort of switched genres after a while. So her first lot of books were more contemporary romance, and now she's more of a thriller author. So some of my favourite genres. So it was fine by me. I love her books, and it is Dorothy Comson. So I first got introduced to Dorothy Comson, I've mentioned on a different video. So I got first introduced to Dorothy Comson about 17 years ago, when my in-laws brought me her book, My Best Friend's Girl. I love that book so much. It made me laugh and cry on one page. And if a book can do that to me, I immediately knew I needed the rest of her books. So I went out and bought all the books that she'd currently had out, binged through the lot of them, loved them, which is mainly these. And now every time she brings a book out, it's the #1 pre-order. I'm getting it. I love her writing style. She's just amazing. If you have not read a Dorothy Comson book and you like your nice contemporary heartwarming romances, or you like a nice good thriller, get Dorothy Comson. The ones I've got here is Marshmallows for Breakfast, The Cupid Effect, The Chocolate Run, and Goodnight Beautiful. All of these I loved. That's why they're on the list. Then last but not least, but these are, I'm a bit nervous about putting these on because people's going to be like, what do you like reading? But this author, they're contemporary but very controversial. Do I add these to it? I'm doing it. I like them. And that is Penelope Douglas. I got introduced to Penelope Douglas by Becca from Becca and the Books, and I have not looked back since. I love a good forbidden romance. I'll leave it there. Yeah, if you like stuff that you're not supposed to like your boyfriend's dad, your uncle and cousins, and I think this one was just, ooh, and ones with good twists. Penelope Douglas. I'll leave that one there. But yeah, so that is my top 6 contemporary romance authors that I love, and I got through every single one of these books so fast, as you generally do with contemporary books. Well, I generally do with contemporary books. I got through them so fast, and they are some of my favourite books, and I like to keep them on my shelves because I do think I will go back and reread certain ones. I do have other contemporary romance authors, but a lot of them other ones that I do have are set around Christmas time. So maybe by the end of this year, I will do a contemporary romance authors or just general books that I enjoy around the festive period that are really cozy. I read quite a few this past Christmas, and one of them is up there with one of my top favourite contemporary romance books. So look out for that. I will film that, and if I forget to, please remind me to film it. So I hope this finds you well. I hope that you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe if you do, if you want to see more from me. I will be uploading more content, hopefully more like this. I have got other ideas of different genres that I want to recommend. I also really want to start doing more of themed reading vlogs instead of just everyday vlog with reading, because I want to try and do some more spoilery type videos. Let me know if you're interested in that, because sometimes I'm like, oh, I really want to talk to someone about that, but it's such a spoiler. Obviously, when I upload those videos, I will put spoiler video reviews, so nobody gets spoiled if they don't want to. But let me know if that's something you're interested in, because I am thinking about doing some, because I do want to reread some of my favourites. So like some of the ones that I've mentioned today, I want to reread. I want to reread some of my fantasy romance. So because I have been feeling a little bit slumpy at the minute with reading, so I want to go back to the books that I know that's going to get me out of this slump, and I'm going to want to pick up more books. So let me know if that interests you, and I will hopefully see you on my next video. Stay safe, stay well, and I'll see you soon. Bye. And actor Eve Brown, because I loved the love hypothesis. I loved the love hypothesis. Why can I not say that word? Yeah.